In this video, I look at your PTFS suggestions. Some are great, some are plain awful, but let's go ahead and hop right in. Now, if you have a nice favor, please subscribe for daily rips your content every single day. Would highly appreciate it. Only small percent do subscribe. So if you're new, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell for notifications to never miss the upload. Also, like the video so we get to March Christmas video. Otherwise, sit back, relax. Let's go and look at these PTFS suggestions. We have 23 of them, and let's go and rate them. We rate them off a scale of 1 out of 10. I think it's pretty simple. So let's go ahead and start with our first suggestion with Gaiac Polska saying the minimap in PTFS is not gonna lie, useless. If you zoom on it, you can't really see any runways to make your approach better. So we have a picture right here, and it looks like, yeah, you can kind of see if we zoom in. This is the Greater Rockford. And it actually have yellow runways, alright, so like for, Greater Rockford, and it shows the stuff. There's also a map GUI to make it more cleaner, so you have toggle other players or toggle island names, and then also there's like a click M for full screen. So if you want to press M, you can kind of see something, and it says it can be slightly transparent, so you can see what's in front of you. And then you can see what the map is, and I think that's a pretty cool addition, and really, if you had it fully, you would crash. So yeah, I think honestly, if the screenshot was a bit polished, I think that would absolutely be phenomenal. So I'm going to give this guy a 10 out of 10. Next up is the Hawker Hunter, and they're saying it should be free. Now the Hawker Hunter is from Hawker's Italy, and it was built between the 1940s and 1950s. And I think there really isn't that much aircraft in that time range. There's several, but I think it's a pretty cool aircraft. And also, it's a jet aircraft, which is one of its first of its actual kind, and I think it would be pretty cool. Also, it's free, it's green, let's face it, we do need some more aircraft in the old military section, and I'm gonna give this suggestion an 8 out of 10. You do realize it's in the game, right? Right? 0 out of 10 for being absolutely incompetent at your job. If you're gonna suggest something, please, for the love of God, check if it's in the game. Next up, we have Azura Swift, and he says, add the Ilyushin Il-2, the most produced military aircraft and the second most produced aircraft in history. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a World War I aircraft, and the only aircraft I'm aware from that time frame from World War I is the Fokker DR-1, and I know there's also the Wright Brothers aircraft too before that, but honestly, we don't have that much aircraft in that time range to work with. And also, if it's the most produced military aircraft and the second most produced aircraft in history, which I guess maybe the first most produced is 737s, but I honestly do think this would be cool. I would give this a 9 out of 10. The Pilot Guy 5674 decided to make PTFS time zones. As you can see, there's Western time zones, which is Greater South, and then Greater Rockford with its 6:30 a.m., St. Barth at 7, Perth and Cyprus at 7:30, and Izzo at 8. Now, when looking at a suggestion, will it change the game? I honestly do think that I think it would be great for simulated weather, and also like sunsets and things. Of course, if you have time zones, you can have different types of sunsets and stuff. I don't know how would that be like, instated into the game where you have time zones, because obviously that stuff, but it's a cool idea, and I think it could be great for like late arrivals and great role play. I think it has some potential, but I honestly, it's kind of for me. I'm gonna go ahead and give this suggestion a 5 out of 10, which, it's okay, I understand, but at the same time, One Ducky Plays RBLX1 says to add the B-52 Stratofortress from Boeing, and it looks like it has 8 engines, and it might be like a bomber or something. Maybe it's from it looks like more like a World War II aircraft, which again, we do need more aircraft from that time range. I do like it. It has a unique, build and a unique fuselage to work with for Orange and Sam to work with, and I think it would be pretty nice. I'm going to give this suggestion a 7 out of 10. Now, this is the Speed Livery round, where I look at PTFS liveries that might be added, and I'll rate them, obviously. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 3 out of 10 for me. 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10. And 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 too. 10 out of 10. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and move right on with, wait, what? Okay, Mom, can we have Little Caesars, please? No? Okay. Fortunately, I won't get Little Caesars today. 0 out of 10. Kansai International Airport. I don't know if Kansai would be feasible. It's a bit too large, but the concept, I can see it. But I honestly can see the potential for this, and I see it would be very, really cool. Is Kansai the perfect option? Nah, probably not. I would make something a little smaller, but I do like the idea, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this artificial island a 8 out of 10. The A3 won, fellas. Congratulations. I actually would love this aircraft in the game. 5 out of 10. The Junkers JU-87, and I like the screenshot. The screenshot really does its justice, and it actually makes me feel like I really want the aircraft in the game. So I honestly like it. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I don't know if it's I think it's from World War One, maybe World War II. It's something around that time frame, and of course we need more aircraft from that range. So there we go. I'll give it an 8. So very nice. I understand PTFS is about planes, but we ain't adding planes. I mean, that sharecropper aircraft, I mean, Lightning McQueen would not be proud. Honestly, mate, thank you for the thumbnail. I honestly do love that. Great. Love the suggestion. Yes, 0 out of 10. So FlamingoFan2098 says, for game passes, there's a de-ice vehicle. It sprays out some smoke. I think it's something that can melt the ice on it. And then for non-game passes, you have catering trucks, ground power units, and inner service stairs. And then also, you can add a hard hat and ground cosmetics for the alpha pick. Oh my god, my throat. Add a hard hat and ground crew cosmetics to the outfit picker. I think that would be pretty cool. All of these suggestions on this thing would be great. It's great for roleplay. You have something for the outfit picker. You have great for, vehicles. And with the new update with the whole airport roads thing would be absolutely phenomenal. It makes it for life. I can already see this de-ice vehicle being used, extensively in South Matona. And I honestly dig it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this suggestion a 9 out of 10. Congrats. Ooh, okay. So I see the suggestion for a World War I style airfield as more like the same thing like the UFO testing airfield, where it's an Easter egg, you can't spawn at it, but it's still on the map. I can see that, and if you were to spawn it, aircraft there, you can only spawn like World War I, prior to that, time frame. And I think that, it would be really cool. And see it like run down and just without life, it's just pretty cool in my opinion. So I like the suggestion a lot. I dig it. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Finally, from Talums is the Gulfstream 700. Now the only corporate jet, like he says, is the Learjet 45, and I mean it's pretty cool. I think the 700 is a bit larger than the Learjet, so it fits that mold pretty nicely. It's just so similar to what we have with the Learjet and the CRJ. It's so similar, and I would prefer some other business jet, to actually do it. Maybe like the Pelago Avanti. I think that would be pretty cool. But I mean, I can see it. I'll just give it a 7 out of 10. I do think we need a new private corporate jet, but I don't know if this is the one. That's basically it. If you do have suggestions, or you want to rate these suggestions as well, you can leave them in the comments down below. But that's basically it. I gotta go ahead and edit this video. I've been tired, I've been sleepy. Guys, thanks for watching. So, Sriracha, and as always, Sriracha, take flight.